down low for Miller.
From the Dignity Health Studios at the Bakersfield, Californian, this is Condors Unleashed. Headlines, highlights, coach's corner, player interview, and everything happening around Condors Town. Now in HD.
Bergdorfer from the right point. I don't think that deflected off anything in front. It just found the back of the net. 9th goal of the season for the East Nantucket New York native. And the Condors lead it 2-0 power. On the back wall, Bennett in front. Shot, score! 12-16.
Now, two guys just lucky enough to be collecting a paycheck. Here are the voices of the Condors, Ryan Holt and Kevin Bartle.
It was payday over the weekend. I did get a paycheck, so I'm still
You got paid?
Yeah, it was awesome. It was great.
I'm going to have to make a phone call when we get back to the office.
Right, old Kevin Bartle, episode 2 of season 2 of Condors Unleashed. Thanks for taking your lunch hour and spending it with us. I'm Holty. He's Bartle. We switched shirts this week. We didn't plan this, I swear. I had the red on last week, and he had the blue. And
Nobody's paying attention. Why are you
I have
telling
the
him
blue
about
and
this? We were
he
both
has the
wearing
red.
Seinfeld jerseys last
That's true.
week. That's what we were wearing.
That's true. It was under the Seinfeld jerseys. Right. Yeah, we're in Condors Unleashed. Thanks for taking your lunch hour, spending it with us, and got a good show planned for you here this afternoon from the Dignity Health Studios inside the Bakersfield, California. Bartz, who's on our show today?
Well, JF Wool will be here, as always.
He's Condors head coach.
He is the Condors head coach. Okay. The Wiz is going to be joining us.
Ty Rimmer.
He got beat twice the other night, but that's all right.
Once was in overtime, doesn't count.
That's right. And Justin Fosbender will be joining us. He'll be our guest picker.
You know him as Fozzie.
And as everyone will find out in 45 minutes, I'm still in first place.
We'll also have your second edition of the Central Division Game of the Week.
Yeah. Game of the Week.
Da, da, da.
Which, curiously, tuning in today, an old friend of mine who used to work with the Quad City Mallards, and they're featured on our Central Division.
You have old friends?
Yeah, I think that's all that I have. Is old friends.
An old chum of mine from back in my U-Haul days.
It was back in the U-Haul days. You're right. And speaking of our old U-Haul days, this will not be the only time we mention the U-Haul.
No, that's coming up.
That's
That's what's known as a teaser.
That's a teaser.
That's a teaser.
As we get ready for Holty's Headlines. Oh, I'm sorry.
We're rolling right in.
I didn't read my show rundown. That was the problem.
I mean, that's the problem. That's why you have a show rundown.
I just show up and start talking.
Hey, perfectly positioned cameras today. This is great. Way to go, Chris. All right, we're going to have a show. Holty's Headlines. And, of course, we always start Holty's Headlines, of course, unless we don't have games the prior weekend with the recap from the weekend. And, yeah, puffy shirts and an obnoxiously looking mustache on Eamon McDermott of the Idaho Steelheads. That thing is redonkulous.
Listen, in all fairness, as I eat it live on the air, we have a couple redonkulous mustaches on our roster as well.
Yes, if you want, Nick McNeil's kind of heading up the charge down in the Condors dressing room. You can head to Nick McNeil's Mobro page. That's mobro.com/Nick McNeil and donate to his cause. He's kind of leading the spearheading of the Movember cause. Josh Winquist, mustache, yikes.
Paul Willett.
Paul Willett spent roughly a day and a half coloring his in just so it can get the right color black. Of course, he has gray hair, so it just looks ridiculous. Anyways, the weekend recap, the Condors picked up 2 points against the Idaho Steelheads. They lost both games, but both games coming one in a shootout, one in an overtime loss on Saturday night. And, of course, Saturday night was puffy shirt jersey night, and we've got the highlights for you right here.
Also on the bench, number 20, Lloyd Braun. At right wing, number 25, Seinfeld. At center, number 22, Keith Hernandez. At left wing, your 14, Kramer. And in goal, number 31, the Wiz. Two developing. Valentine down the right side. Belzile right circle. Shot save. Rimmer. Rebound denied by Rimmer. What a highlight reel save by the Wiz. And the Condors come away
Yeah, we had a lot of good pressure later in the second half of the period, but when you come out and you have to kill a lot of penalties, it's tough. So second half of the game we got in there and we were working them out.
Nice slot, fast shot, save made by the Wiz, and he hangs on with
Osmo Kramer. All right.
Puck that time, and the Condors come away. Chance for a 3-on-1 here for the Condors down the left wing with Putty. Over the blue line, high slot, Seinfeld. Back for Putty. Backhand scores! David Putty with a backhand goal, supporting the team the best way he knows how. And then defeats the straight breakout behind the play. But it's a 1-0 Condors lead with 6:44 to go in the second.
Well, Putty gets a hold of this one and then makes a great move. Look at that behind the back spin move, but chips it out in front and all sides point to yes.
You got a question, you ask the 8-ball. 6:44 to go in the second, 1-0 Bakersfield. Hold in the right circle. Carlson, forehand to backhand, shooting, it scores! What a shot from Ludwig Carlson on the power play. Beat the Wiz short side. A minute gone by on the man advantage.
Burrell, see if she can knock this in. Come on!
Steele curling and dragging. Puck on an edge. Right wing corner now. Backhand save Wiz. Rebound denied by the Wiz. Loose rebound scores! Belzile, his third goal in 2 games. It's the OT game winner. And the Steelheads come away with a 2-1 victory here in overtime.
I've had a lot of fun calling games here in Bakersfield and around the country. I don't think I've had as much fun. Of course, would have been better had the Condors won that game on Saturday, but still a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed the broadcast as well. As you can tell, we don't really take ourselves too seriously, and we definitely didn't on Saturday night. Point it right to Bartle. That's great.
I know.
The camera goes
what's
right
that
to
all about?
Yeah, no, it's perfect.
I mean, if anyone takes themselves seriously around here, it's me.
Yeah. You're a model of seriousness.
I would know
you don't
what
even know what camera
I
you're
would
supposed to
know
be
what
looking at.
camera, by the way. Is it this one?
If
It's
the
that
lights
one.
came on.
If the light came on top, I would know.
Anyways, Condors giving away 5 jerseys at the game, also auctioning some off at the game, post-game. We'll also have some up on eBay at some point either later this week, early next week. Keep on the lookout for that. That highlight video, by the way, has over 6,000 views already, and it's only Tuesday.
That's great. We shot a marble rye.
We shot a marble rye. If we've done anything, we did that. All right, moving on. The Low Talker was there as well. You saw her in the highlights.
Look at those pants. Those are killer.
Yeah, those are. She's from Edmonton, by the way. So for all you fans up in oil country, get a look at Josh Winkwist's bad mustache, too. All right, moving on. Keep it going. Oh, that's a nice picture. All right, the Condors signing Brendan Brooks. And we promise more U-Haul talk. The U-Haul, of course, the old United Hockey League. Not to be confused with the second incarnation of the United Hockey League. It's the first one. The U-Haul. The real one. Brendan Brooks is 35 years old. He doesn't look 35. He's still in shape and all that.
Still skates better than you.
He's going to be a good hockey player. But we're going to have a little fun here. The Bakersfield Condors will be the 19th professional team that Brendan Brooks will play for. Be his 17th pro season when he suits up on Thursday morning. Oh, by the way, Brendan, welcome to the ECHL. Here's a 10:30 in the morning game. He was eliminated back in 1999 in the old U-Haul. Bartle was in the league. You were in the league at that point?
I was with the Rockford Ice Hogs,
Yeah.
and Brendan Brooks was playing with the Quad City Mallards.
Paul Willett was playing for the Muskegon Fury. Eliminated Brendan Brooks in the 1999 U-Haul playoffs.
Listen,
Paul Willett was playing. He was
both
like
of those
50.
teams, both of those teams were low down, dirty cheaters. Muskegon and Quad City, they were legendary.
Willie hadn't even played in Bakersfield yet. That's no. In all seriousness, no. Welcome to town, Brendan Brooks. He's going to wear number 27 on Thursday morning. Thanks for having some fun with us. He's played over 700 games, has nearly 300 AHL games under his belt. He's a point-per-game guy in the ECHL from his time with a couple of different teams, including the Macon Whoopee. All right, moving on.
That should be a story itself.
That's a story in itself. Hey, look at these kids. I like this picture. It's one of my favorite pictures of Condors Town. Big Buddies. What is Big Buddies all about? Well, not field trip day. Teddy Bear Toss is coming up next Saturday, if you could believe it. Thanksgiving is here, folks. Yes, Thanksgiving. Turkey, gobble, gobble. Next week. That means Teddy Bear Toss is next Saturday, a week from this upcoming Saturday. Condors take on the Utah Grizzlies. Teddy Bear Toss in Condors Town. Big Buddies is a program which the Condors provide underprivileged children with tickets to the game on Saturday, November 29th at Teddy Bear Toss. And what better game for these kids to experience than Teddy Bear Toss next Saturday? If you're a local business organization or just a generous person, you can purchase tickets through the Big Buddies program for donation. We'll donate them to various charities and organizations throughout Kern County. So you can do a good cause. Give the Condors front office a call, 324-PUCK.
It's a great program. We've been doing it for years. Like you mentioned, businesses, people, thousands of tickets every year going to some of these agencies that work with underprivileged kids and everything, and people that wouldn't ordinarily get a chance to come out. So definitely support the cause.
All right, next slide. The homestand, Thursday, November the 20th, 10:30 in the morning. Not my favorite game in Condors Town, but certainly one of my favorites.
It's one of them.
Field trip day, 10:30 in the morning. That means we'll be in the office bright and early. Players will be arriving at about 8:30 in the morning. It's going to be a lot of fun. Field trip day in Condors Town is the biggest ever this year. That's what they're selling. It's the biggest ever. We're going to have nearly 7,000 kids in attendance. It's not just for kids either. It's for anybody. $10 tickets anywhere in the building, provided you can find a seat because there's going to be so many kids. Businesses, if you're at work, you want to take your lunch and spend it with the Condors, you can do so on Thursday. What better excuse? Hey, boss, I'm going to knock off work and head down the Condors game.
No, you tell your boss that you're taking someone to lunch, and then you take them to a Condors.
It's a business lunch.
Yeah, it's a great, of course.
It's a business lunch.
Hot dogs and churros and pretzels.
Yeah.
And a hockey game.
Tacos. Don't forget about the tacos near us.
A big old garlic fries plate.
We still gotta get the poutine. We still gotta work on that.
We'll work on it. We'll talk to Brooks.
Yeah, we gotta get on.
He's got
that.
a connection.
He's
I
know.
know.
He's got a guy.
I know.
Everyone has a poutine.
I know
guy.
he's got a guy.
Everyone has a poutine guy. 10:30 in the morning, field trip day. Give the Condors front office a call if you'd like to attend. $10 tickets anywhere in the building, and students, they cheer loud. It's gonna be a bring your earplugs type of game. To field trip day on a Thursday morning at 10:30 when the Condors take on the 4-10 Stockton Thunder. Teddy Bear Toss.
You just had to slip that in.
I had to slip that one in. Teddy Bear Toss is coming up. I have you don't worry. You can flip to that one, but that's fine. Teddy Bear Toss. Get your pick 3 plans. We've had some folks, hey, I can't get my seats to Teddy Bear Toss. I have my specific seat. I want to sit there. Well, get a Teddy Bear Toss pick 3 plan. You'll save over 25%, get 3 games, and you'll get your seat to Teddy Bear Toss. Great deal. On sale now at the Condors front office. You can also pick them up at the box office. Now, again, Teddy Bear Toss is the biggest night in Condors Town. What do we always say, Bartz? Don't just, show up the night of Teddy Bear Toss
Get your tickets early.
Yeah, don't go, I had a long wait in the box office line, Holty. I waited an hour and a half in the box office line.
The Teddy Bear Toss goal came 33 seconds into the hockey game.
We have video of it. We have video.
33 seconds.
We just started. There it is. Goal happened.
First shift of the game.
And we always delay the start time, too, for those people that show up to the box office and go.
Don't tell them we delay it, because then they'll think
do.
they got an extra 10 minutes.
That's true. You don't. You don't have that extra time. Get there early, get in your seat,
or you
and
miss
don't
that.
leave. You'll miss it. I'm telling you, you're going to miss it. If you're buying a ticket on next Saturday's game, you're going to miss the Teddy Bear Toss goal. It's just going to happen. By the way, Jim McKenzie, who I think we're going to have on next week, 3 Teddy Bear Toss goals scored in his career. That's pretty remarkable.
He's bragging about it,
That's
too.
That's pretty remarkable. He's letting anybody know that.
He's letting everybody know.
So Teddy Bear Toss coming up next Saturday, and why wouldn't you want to have a lot of fun with us next Saturday? All right, last Holty's headline. Off day with a bunch of question marks. Friday night, the Condors have their 3rd weekend night off. We've had a Friday, we've had a Saturday, we've had a Friday. That's not the point of this one. Who's designing the ECHL schedule? The entire Pacific Division doesn't play a game next Friday, or this Friday. All 7 teams are off on a Friday night. All 7.
That's crazy.
Chicken dinner. I just don't get it.
Better than Anthony.
What? I mean, what world do we live in here?
Maybe
The
there are
entire
no
division.
arenas. Maybe there are no arenas available. You don't know. You don't know what it's like. You don't work at the league office.
I don't want to call out these, but how does everyone have a Friday night off? We can all get together.
Yeah. I'd rather have a Friday than a Sunday.
Well, and then the Condors play 3 straight in Stockton, Saturday, Sunday, and the always popular
Wednesday.
Follow-up Wednesday.
You drive home Sunday, practice for a couple days, and then drive back on Wednesday.
Drive back up on Wednesday. Before I get fined, we're going to step out and take a break. That was Holty's Headlines. JFU will join us. We'll break down some video next here at Condors Unleashed on Bakersfield.com.